Are you ready to display? Okay, great, because you can't do that without something called cout or console out if you're feeling fancy. Hey, get it? Because cout, C, console, out, out. If you're wondering what a console is, you probably haven't been to my website yet, so I'll give you a moment, go down to my website and follow the instructions on how to download this compiler. This is MSYS2. This is the console that we're going to be using for the rest of the course. So I would advise you to go to my website, link down below, to download this. As long as you have this and you have VS Code, this course should go smoothly for you. Now let's just go back to VS Code for one moment so I can show you how to write a cout statement. Writing a cout statement is super easy. You start with cout, followed by 2 angle brackets, and then in double braces, you want to put the message that you want to appear in the console, which will appear in here. For the sake of this being our first cout statement, we're just going to start with hello world. Now, following this, you never want to forget this. You will get errors every time if you forget this. If you've noticed in the last video especially, I end each line with a semicolon. In C++, you want to end every single line with a semicolon, or else you would get an error. So in this case, when I'm writing the cout statement, I have to end it with a semicolon. So I'm going to do that now, and watch how that error just goes away. Okay, nice. You just wrote your first cout statement. Where is it? Also, if you're not subscribed yet, just go ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It would really help me out. Before we see our lovely message in the console, we have to do one thing first, which is compiling the program. In order to compile the program, I would advise that you memorize this simple line, which is G++, followed by the name of your file. In my case, the name of my file is introduction.cc. Followed by -o. And then you want to write the name of your file again without the .cc. Perfect. Now you can press enter. What this does is this creates an executable for you now to run your code. So what we've just done, hold up. So we have an error here. Okay, I'm actually glad we got this error, because what this is basically saying, what the compiler is basically saying, is that I gave a variable one data type, which was an int, and then right under that, I gave the same variable another data type, which is a double. Now, when we compile this, the compiler doesn't know which one to use, so it throws an error. But there's a simple fix. All we have to do is change the variable name. So I'm gonna change this to decimal. When you make a change, you always want to make sure that you save it before you go and compile it again. So now we want to run that same command again and just wait for it to compile. What compiling does is it takes your code and it turns it into an executable, something that you can run. So now we have an executable, as you can see on the left-hand side here, introduction.exe. And now we want to run our code and display our beautiful message in the console. So we're gonna type /, then our name of our file, and then we're gonna hit enter. As you can see, we got our beautiful hello world message, and that is how you display message to the console, or anything to the console. Okay, cool. Now coming back to our code, there's actually quite a few things we could do with the cout. One of them being combining text in a chain. How we would do that is by adding another set of angled brackets. Think of angled brackets, the one pointing to the left, as send to. Think of it like whatever message comes after me, send to the console. As always, after the angled brackets, we want to write our message, so we can say something like my name is Darren. We can recompile again to grab the latest changes. And recompiling looks exactly the same. To save you some stress, on the bottom right of your computer, just click up on the arrow until you find where your compile statement was, and then press enter. And then we can run it again. Okay, perfect. As you can see, our message appears right here. Hello world, my name is Darren. So using angled braces, we can create this chain that just combines text. Now you may have noticed, but we haven't used any of our variables up here. We haven't used any one of them. So we're gonna do that now. The beauty about variables is instead of writing Darren here, I can always just delete this, add another set of angled brackets, and then up here where it says my name equals Darren, I can just write name here without any quotations, just the variable name, which is name. I didn't have to write my name manually here. In coding, once you get to more complex code, it is much easier to put a variable name here that's easily changeable from one place rather than have multiple lines of my name is Darren, my name is John, my name is whatever. I can change all of that in here. Now we're gonna recompile the code and see how it looks. Okay, as you can see here, notice how nothing changed. It still says, hello world, my name is Darren, yet there's a variable here. Now really quickly before I wrap up, a cout statement can display anything. So I can display any one of these on my screen. If I change this to letter, as it is a variable I have declared here, if we compile and run this again, it will say, hello, my name is A.